Hey friends, welcome back. Nicole here. What we have is a Jamaican jerk seasoning recipe. So I shared recently in another video that we were reminiscing about our travels to Jamaica last year, and one thing we loved when we were visiting the island was the Jamaican jerk chicken. So I wanted to find a recipe that we could make simple and healthy. One thing though, I ran into a challenge is all the pre-made Jamaican seasonings. Couldn't find any that were compliant to the type of lifestyle that we like to live, which is low carb, low sugar. So we're gonna make our own. And I know, don't be intimidated by all these ingredients out here. These are ingredients you most likely already have in your kitchen. They're very traditional, standard type of ingredients. We're gonna make the seasoning, and then we're gonna quickly pour that over some chicken in the crock pot. And then a few hours later, we're gonna be enjoying some nice Jamaican jerk chicken. If you like recipes like this, if you want to follow me, subscribe below, make sure you click that bell icon so you're always notified when I upload a new recipe. I have everything here all laid out behind, so I'll just describe as I'm putting the seasons into the mason jar what they are. So we have 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and don't you worry, I'll be making sure to put the recipe in the description below. We have 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. We have 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper. We have 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of thyme, and then here we're using stevia. So stevia is a great alternative to traditional refined sugar. We have an 1/8 teaspoon that we're going to be using. Then we have a teaspoon of allspice, a teaspoon of parsley, a teaspoon of paprika, and I always have smoked paprika, so that's what I'm tossing in here. A teaspoon or a 1/2 teaspoon of red hot pepper flakes. Obviously do a little bit more if you want it spicier. A 1/2 teaspoon, or excuse me, a full teaspoon of cinnamon. It goes right in there. A 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. And last but not least, a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. So all we do is just throw this in here. Again, you could always just double up on all the ingredients if you wanted to make like a mass amount and have it already in your mason jar ready to go. Just shake it up here like this. And we're gonna sprinkle it. Right inside this crock pot, I have 4 chicken breasts. We're just gonna sprinkle the seasoning right over it. I also have in here already a cup of chicken broth. That's to make sure that the chicken stays really moist as it's in the crock pot. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this seasoning all over these chicken breasts. It smells really good, very, very flavorful. And all of that will pour in there. It's actually, I'm gonna use just half the amount because it's already, all the chicken is purely 100% coated. So we're all set. Again, we have that chicken broth in there to add moisture while it's cooking, and we're going to set the crock pot for 8 hours on low. And while that is slow cooking away, if you want to try the healthy keto friendly rum punch, check out the video here and subscribe or view that and enjoy this. So remember, healthy mind, healthy body, happy life. Live new.